We never played in Dubai. This team has never played in Dubai. And once, the tournament started, the message was very clear to the boys. I told one thing, that all the conditions and not having enough experience of playing in this stadium, we have to leave everything aside. We have to play, we have to focus on the job at hand now. Yes, condition is 40 degrees, but it is for them also. The opposition team also is playing in that heat. So I think when you have those 11 guys moving in the same direction, you will get rewarded and you will get the result that you're looking for.
If you talk about your captaincy, Rohit, of course Asia Cup, like you mentioned, was a big opportunity, and you performed both with bat and as a captain. We all saw you on the field, and you were remarkable. When one sees you captaining and the calmness that's there, one gets reminded of MS. How big an influence has he been on you?
See, I think we all played under him. One thing, he made it very clear that he was going to stand for all the youngsters and give them enough opportunity to prove, because I believe thoroughly now, sitting here, that all these opportunities are important. And you need that freedom as a young player when you come into the team. You need that freedom, which I think MS Dhoni at the start restored in all of us, that he gave us that assurance, that no matter what happens, we are here to back you, and just go out there and enjoy the game. Do not think about pressure. Do not think about what you want to do. Of course, you have to think about what you want to do. I put myself in that situation now and think about the other youngsters who have come into the team. For them to settle, to make their place, to cement their place, they need that freedom. And if I'm in that position now to tell them that, okay, you go and do what you want to do as a player, do not worry about failures, because if you worry about failures, success will never follow. So I think important is to focus on the process and enjoy the game. I try and take like a minute or two, maybe more, to think before I make any decision, because you have to think about so many things when you are captaining the side, and you have to think about a lot of things and about the other players also. Now that I've been in that selection process, I know how the selectors and the coach, captain, and the management works, or they think, because I understand the pressure is on them also, because they want to get the team right, they want to get the players right. So hence all that chopping and changing happens, because they want to find the right guy for that particular spot. If I am in that position, I can only say that, okay, whoever you are trying to bring in to the squad, make sure that he gets a fair run, because it is very, very important, and chopping and changing never helps anyone. So it is important that we try and do that, whichever format it doesn't matter. Any player who is striving for excellence or striving to do his best, format doesn't matter, because they want to, at the end of the day, they want to play cricket for their country, and the process has to be the same for all formats. It cannot change for test and something different for ODI and something different for T20.
It's interesting that you say that, Rohit, because Virendra Sehwag was saying somewhere that, one of the big reasons for him and Gautam Gambhir doing really well as test openers was because they were opening for India in one-day cricket and T20 as well. So they had the rhythm, they had the tuning, and it was all going very well for them. And he thought that you and Shikhar should be given that opportunity in test cricket as well, because you're doing that for one-day and T20.
Opportunity is something that I always look forward to, and wherever it comes, it doesn't matter. But yes, it's not an easy task. In test matches is a completely different ball game, and I got to be mentally ready for it before I am told. They cannot just come and tell me that tomorrow is the game and you're opening tomorrow. It has to be planned in well in advance, to make sure that everything goes right.
Rohit, when you didn't make it to the England squad, you had tweeted, "Sun will rise again." I'm sure a lot of thinking, pondering has happened since then. What is the conclusion?
No, it was a general thought, because every day is a new day, every day is a fresh day. Don't look at what has happened in the past. So that was the only message, and that message was for everyone, not because I was not picked for the test squad or anything like that, because I wanted to say to the world that, okay, there'll be a fresh day tomorrow and I'll do something different tomorrow.
Rohit, how important it is to remember where you come from, your starting point of your journey for you when you reach the top.
It is very important. I would like to say that, give that as a message, but again, every individual takes it differently. But for me, I don't want to do that. I don't want to forget where I've come from, my roots, which is why, when I do my things, it shows sometimes on the field. But again, like it's the qualities that my father and mother have brought me up with, telling me not to get carried away quickly in your life, because it can change around any time. So be humble, and just work towards your goal all the time.
So, Rohit, you're very active on social media. So, is social media like a place for you to let out, connect to your fans, or does the trolls and negativity of social media get onto you from time to time?
I use my social media to send messages across to the world. I do a lot of social activity on my social media, and that's what I keep saying to a lot of my teammates as well. Like, use your social media in a right way, and use it to your advantage. You've got a great platform where you can send a message like in a second, and it'll reach to so many people.
And how does it feel when you get trolled by your wife?
No, we keep trolling each other every time. That's the fun thing that we do on social media, and people tend to like it. Sometimes some people don't tend to like it, but that's part and parcel. But what is important is how we feel about each other. That's the most important thing. And we have no issues. We take things in the right manner.
So how's the partnership at home, Rohit? Are you allowed to talk about cricket, and who leads in that partnership?
We used to discuss a lot before, but we've drastically cut it down a lot, because even she understands that it shouldn't be cricket all the time. He needs to take his mind away and think about something else. So we talk about animals and what we can do. So she's the one who got me into all of raising awareness about animals. She's the one who told me, why don't you use your platform to raise awareness rather than posting selfies and all that? Why don't you do that? And I think I really appreciated that in a second.
What does Rohit Sharma like to do in his free time?
Looking at the calendar of the Indian team, I don't think we get a lot of free time. But now, since I'm not part of the test team, when we came back from England, I had a lot of time to reflect on my game, analyze how I can get better as a player, how I can get better as a person and human being, and husband as well. So a lot of things. I got time to reflect, and I spend a lot of time with my family, because I don't think in the last 4 or 5 years I've spent a lot of time with my family, especially my mother and father. So it was good in a way. I would look at it in a positive way. That break that I got, I wouldn't say break, I was dropped from the squad, so it's not a break. I got time to reflect on my personal career, and also got a lot of time to spend with my family.